Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring up dedication one more time. Plot. Where is plot? There we go. You expected to be hot when you pass outside the campus forges. You expected to hear fire. That said, you don't expect to be this hot. You don't expect the sound to be this loud, and you certainly don't expect to see angry, dancing lights through every crack at the door. Something's really wrong, and you seem to be the only person around to deal with it. Alright, so what's our options? Courage, there may be someone in there. You have to go inside. Observation, take a quick look outside the forge for clues. And persuasion, this is too much for you on your own. Time to run and get some help. Observation, the most important skill in this game. You notice two sets of footprints leading from the forest to the forge and back. Definitely not the tracks of a student. What else? The smell of smoke is wrong in a kind of familiar way. It's like the stone itself is burning in there, which means a magical fire. Maybe? So if so, then drawing up a bit of negation might make you a hero in a heartbeat, assuming you don't get yourself killed. Oh. Wait, it said... What? It said negation. Why is it incant? Oh, damn it. Incantation themes. There's a fire in there, alright, and it burns by magical laws, and those are laws you hopefully know how to break. Courage, there may be someone inside. Let's go help. You rush into the forge and find just about every piece of wood, straw, and cloth, from the floor to the ceiling, on fire. This place is going to come down around you if you stay too long. When you first see the blacksmith on the floor, you can't help but assume the worst. But having gone into the place, you can't bring yourself to leave without first making sure she's beyond saving. Somehow coughing into your sleeve, you make your way to her side as the roof above you gives an unsightly groan, and you are delighted to find that she tries grudgingly to break your jaw as you crouch. What? To try to break your jaw as you crouch down and poke around for a pulse. Alright. You drag her back towards the door as best you can, and as you do, Professor Chastelinian comes rushing to your aid. More help shortly follows, and the fire is magically doused before the place can collapse. The blacksmith, when she finally able to talk, growls that she was robbed and clubbed on the back of the head. The fire must have come later. She and the professors praise you for your quick action and bravery, even as they warn you that you should never do anything so risky again. You're too busy trying not to throw up to care much. I'm a hero. Let's see. Dedication is at its maximum. You have added true friendship to yourself, which expands relationship and increases manipulation. Great. That's what true friendship is. Manipulation. We also increased our analyze skill. You increased our courage. Tool is competing. And everyone studied and went to class, by the looks of it. Yep, alright. So I can either rest today or I can cast a spell. Let me look at that spell really quick. What is it called? Escargot Extraordinary Gift. So it should be under E. Here we go. Increases conversation and befriend by 3. Our befriend should be 10, I believe. Yep. And we need to go against a versus 14. So that should be fine. So I'm going to cast a spell, and Saturday we'll rest. But we'll also continue with Prudence's adventure. You notice a fast-moving blob off in the distance. It appears to be growing larger, but you ignore it. You have other things on your mind, like the new spell and that new potion. You glance up and see the blob approaching. It looks harmless enough, so you ignore it. You have other things on your mind, like that last stupid quiz and existential despair. Ah, I relate. Then you hear noises coming from the blob. You stop and finally examine the silhouette. You immediately realize it's a group of 5 students running towards you at full speed. What? Brace for impact, athletics, jump out of the way, observation. Who are these 5 students? I'm curious by that, actually. Holler at them to go around you. No, observation. Judging by their garb and their speed, you realize they are Rimbal players. This is good to know because you can now muster up the speed you'll need to get out of their way, or at the very least, prepare yourself for impact. I was hoping it would actually give names, but that's fine. Though I guess the Rimbal team doesn't accept first years, I believe. I believe that's the story behind that. Athletics, jump out of the way. You're able to jump out of the path of the boys as they run past you. You should have known they were the Godina Rimbal team. They want to be the most well-conditioned players, but running through the gallery without regard to anyone else is ridiculous. Okay, we cast the spell. So my befriend is now 13. And this should last for 6 full days. Really good. Anyway, so anything else happened? Increased flawless timing, which is good. I've learned about attack, which is a theme, I'm assuming. And we got selective focus back, so that's nice. Nothing's popping out to me. So let's go to the next day. And we should... This is what we're going to do. We're going to do Library Longshade. We're going to go to the next thing to bring up, which is Persuasion. We are going to We're going to go on a venture. That's right. And we're going to rest today. We're also probably going to test something today, but first I'm going to save. Alright, so next thing I'm bringing up is Persuasion, Society. It's 4, we need to get it to an 8. One of these places is good for Befriend. Dining hall. No. There's a place I kept going to for when I tried to befriend someone. Trying to remember it. Great Hall? Nah, that's for the befriend action, not for the befriend skill. So I'm going to go through this list really quickly. Actually. Where's the search button? Befriend. Okay, good. So we want locations for befriend. Okay. I think I went through every single one. And there was no location that gives you a +1 to befriend. Which is a shame. I just can't believe there's no location for befriend. But whatever. We should be fine. While out and about getting ready for the meeting, picking cakes and nice things to eat, as well as arranging for some great music to be played, and a large male Iran student, who's known as a bit of a bully simply because due to their size of his muscles, he can push around anyone he wants, approaches Prudence and begins to push her around. Now that was a mistake. He says that a lot of people are planning to attend Prudence's meeting instead of watching him play sports, and that she has to cancel or he'll get her whatever that's supposed to mean. Prudence, who doesn't take too kindly to threats, drops the basket of food on the ground and pulls up her sleeves. "Oh, you want a piece of me?" she says, squaring up to him. "Perhaps you should show this bully who's boss. After all, between Prudence and yourself, you're pretty powerful." "No, we're not." Intimidation, take a stand. Tactics, try to think of tactics to dissuade the bully. Flawless timing, pull Prudence away from the bully before things get out of control. Or what we're actually going to do, befriend, shower him with sparks. I don't know what that means. The bully isn't too bright, so why not make it look as though you're conjuring something really fearsome? It will only be a glamour spell, but you can make it look like you're hurtling a big ball of flames at him, and that should scare him off. Shouting in your loudest voice, you summon up your magical strength, and using some themes that you set up earlier for a party trick, you create the illusion of a ball of flame, huge and fizzling with orange menace, and send it hurling towards the bully. He's so scared that he turns to run, and quite by accident runs into the door frame, giving himself a nasty bump on the head. Prudence smiles at you and says, "You're pretty hot stuff when you want to be. Now come on, we got a lot to do. Oh, and thanks. That was really cool, but don't make a big deal out of it." Okay, so persuasion's at 5. That's good. We succeed at using an adventure, and we have rested. Netta had a bad day and didn't succeed at anything. Evelyn did not succeed at anything. Who cares about Tabin and Casper? Or Malacressa? Prudence did not succeed. And, everyone in our party did not have a good day. Oh, wait. Yeah, everyone. I thought Lambert's was part of Prudence as well. Weird. And yeah. So let's get on with our Sunday.